We are in the garage and I'm showing something that I'm getting for the kids for Christmas. Now, I've had an arcade slash MAME in the past, but due to lack of space and moving and everything, I decided to sell and get rid of it and put more pinballs in it instead. Now, I saw this top, or this basically this whole control panel was available at MicroCenter, as you can tell right here. And I got a good deal on it because it was the showroom floor model and there was a big sale and they didn't have the key that went to it. So I got it pretty even cheaper than normally. And I immediately knew that what I wanted to do with it was this. Now, what I didn't know at the time was the amount of space that was in the original base was very limited. So what I did was tear apart the original bottom portion and built a whole new bottom portion. Now, it's just a little dusty from being out here in the garage. And I have turned this into a MAME. So when it comes to organizing, that hasn't been done yet. But got me a computer in there, as well as got everything all wired up, including outlet for power and stuff like that. We're still in the end phase of getting everything all going. Let me turn it around here so I can show you what we got going on. Make sure this is all locked up. But even on this portion, I've got the power and Ethernet, HDMI, including cooling. So that's all implemented in there. And that's what it looks like. I'm gonna have to get it all cleaned up. I installed this button right here. I'll go over that here in a minute. But so now all the kids have to do is just, hook up the power cable and HDMI and turn it on, and they will be able to play a number of systems. And I can show you that right now. So this is the gaming area for the kiddos. All I gotta do is hook up the HDMI, power it on, and then just sit back, and this is what it looks like. Turn the volume up here a little bit. So it's booting up the PC, obviously. That is basically just the intro video. Now it loads directly into this, and now this is where all I've got to do is just use the joystick to change to what console I want to do. All my controls are right here, so the kids can scroll up to what kind of console they want to play, and then you have your start button right here. And then when you want to exit out of a video game, then you'd hit the red button on the side that I have on here right here. So let me show you what it looks like. Alright, so let's go to the arcade list. So this is all the arcade games that everyone would know right here from all kinds of stuff. I've never even heard of a lot of these games. Let's see, let's go to a common one that everyone should know. But as you can see, we got video files, there's artwork for all these games. And I'm still in the D's. And then, see, we could even, we'll do real old school right here. We'll do Dig Dug. Now, when you're dealing with MAME or arcade games, it's going to be the ROMs pulled directly from the board. So it still requires you to insert coin. I have a coin button for player 1 and player 2. So all you have to do is push a button and it inserts quarters. And then I can hit start and play a game like I normally would. Yep. Blow up some animals. Oh God! Yeah. Dead, fool. And it goes right back to the menu. And then I can go on to another game. Or exit out of this. I've got TurboGrafx 16, Nintendo 64, Nintendo Entertainment System, Game Boy, Game Boy Advanced, Dreamcast, Sega Genesis, Sega Saturn, PlayStation, Super Nintendo, and some Windows games. Now, I've only got a couple on here as of right now. I think I've only got like 2. And that's like He-Man. It's a beat 'em up. It's actually a pretty fun game. And Infinity War, which I haven't really dove real greatly into that. I just kind of saw it online. It looked pretty cool. But He-Man, let me go ahead and boot this up. So I'm booting up an actual like Windows-based game. This is a free game, guys. So if you actually want to get this game for your computer and you can play it with a controller, you can. But yeah, you would just kind of like go somewhere, wherever. There. This is me controlling, messing stuff up. Yeah! Alright, so if I want to get out of the Windows game, then I actually have to exit out of it like I normally would an application, because my usual escape button does not work. So I'm going to quit out of that. And it goes right back into... Now, the software I'm using is called Launchbox. This is, they have a free version, which is just your basic Launchbox that you can use via your computer. But if you want this glorious setup that's going on right here with this type of skin and the videos and stuff like that to give you this type of aesthetic, then you need to purchase the license. And then you have the ability to run this application, which is known as Big Box. And this is what one of my gifts for the kids for Christmas is, guys. I know this is not pinball related. That's why the title of this video is what it's titled. But yeah, so this is just something else I just wanted to show you guys that's pretty nifty. And I think a lot of the people that are in the pinball hobby are also in the arcade, old school retro gaming hobby as well. So there that is.
Coming to you live from Sega Stadium.